Welcome back, guys, to another F1 2016 the mod. Today we are in the amazingly beautiful night circuit of Singapore, driving in the ToroRosso with its new matte black or matte blue paint job, whatever you want to call it. We've got the red tyres on, showing that we are on the option tyres. I guess these would be the super soft, not the ultra soft, but the super soft. Ultra soft being pink, of course. Bottas on the right, Verstappen in front. Oh, illegal blocking again. I'm fucking going. Oh, fuck this game. It's too angry. It's too needy. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't brake hard enough. That should have been a penalty, you see. Not a penalty for illegal blocking. But anyway, as we get used to the wheel config, I haven't done one of these for a couple of days, so I've forgotten how to play again, of course, if you believe that I've actually, learned how to play to begin with. I don't know what's happening here. I seem to be out braking. Whether or not this is the ToroRossos, I'm not really sure, to be perfectly honest. But we've got Verstappen, our teammate, on. Is he our teammate? I'm not entirely sure, actually. No, he's not. Kvyat is our teammate now, isn't he? Of course he is. So all the cars going a lot quicker on my left-hand side. I've got Hamilton, who seems to have dropped back. I don't know whether or not he started low or he just dropped back significantly as I dive on the inside of Verstappen, outbraking a little bit too much then and pushing Bottas slightly wide, who is come back to me. I'm going to try and outbrake him, go on the outside of this corner. Fantastically done. Perfect corner. Even if I did push him into the corner of into the wall of the last corner. There's a wall on the left hand side here. That's slightly different than it was on 2015, so I'm going to need to get used to that. At least the curbs are gone from the 2011 games. Or 2010 and 11, my bad there. Verstappen has come through now past Bottas, which is really good to see as well. So pouring down outside my house today, but it is definitely not raining today, thank God, because we can't have another Spain. As I go incredibly slowly into this corner, it doesn't seem to me that any rain is or any weather is good for me, so it doesn't really matter, I suppose. We're going to brake slightly harder than we usually do into this corner, as I'm trying to just defend from Bottas slightly, as I try and just really struggle to figure out where I should be braking and where I should be accelerating into this corner. It usually does take me a couple of laps to get used to it, which is a shame considering I'm doing a series where you've only got 3 laps to play with. DHL boards on the left hand side and all round as we go through this incredibly yellow sector, the final sector of this race. DRS zone, but I still can't remember which button I use for DRS, so it really doesn't matter as we again get the acceleration wrong out of that corner. We've got Verstappen coming all over the right hand side. It's going to be a tight one down to the line as I brake just a hell of a lot earlier than I needed to. My God, or is Verstappen just a lot better? I think I'm just terrible. I am terrible. Why does anybody watch these? Hulkenberg all over me now as Verstappen is disappearing off into the distance. We're going to try and be a little bit more aggressive this lap. Again, I haven't used any of my mixture free, so we're going to just drop it, push it up into it a little bit if I can find it on the steering wheel. There we go. Hulkenberg coming back at me, as you can see, he's much quicker, but Verstappen disappearing, braking late after just before the... I don't know why I'm braking so early. I'm usually pretty good at this track, to be honest. If anybody's seen the 2015 video... Actually, to be honest, I should probably go back and watch that video before I tell anybody to go and look at it, because I might look at it myself and go, holy shit, you're terrible. But as I just slightly clip the wall on the right hand side there, luckily it doesn't put it into a spin, which is surprising for these games, and understandably, really, to be honest, considering that we would have hit it at something ridiculous speed. I am in mixture free, I do need to remember that. I'm going to turn it off just at the end of this straight, because we are going to need at least standard for the last lap to try and stay all ahead of Bottas. Long train of cars behind me as I'm just totally blocking everybody because nobody can get past, because it's technically a street circuit. Again, just lifting before I brake. I don't know if that's a clever strategy for this, but I don't seem to be able to get down onto the throttle hard enough. I think I need to change the sensitivity I've been saying for the past couple of races, but don't seem to be able to remember to do it before I make the video. And especially if it's a street circuit, I like to do one recording of it, because let's be honest, it's if I can do 3 laps without destroying the car, then it's a godsend. Just coming slightly into this incredibly yellow sector once more underneath the DHL board, the crane on the right hand side there. Verstappen, I'm just going to lift into this corner. I'm not going to brake and try and bring it all the way around onto the outside, and then try and brake nicely into this final corner, which I'm guessing is the 50-meter board just after or just before. Yeah, still probably a little bit early. Verstappen again, I can still see him as long as he doesn't get away too much, that'll be alright, as I just get really way too far out onto the right hand side there. I'm not getting these corners right at all. I need to maybe take some practice laps before I'm starting recording these, because I'm just making myself look worse than I am, and that is saying something. Bottas again all over me, or he's I can see him in my mirrors on the left there. Can I? Yes, I can, yeah. Just before the 50-meter board, breaking down again. Bottas is going to play it. He's going to play it aggressive this lap. I feel that we're going to have to be fighting all the way to the end now. So it's coming up all on the right. So I just get a little bit out of control. I have to correct myself. We're going to sort of compromising the speed. Slightly further away from the wall. That was good to see. Where's Bottas? Where is he? I have a bottle of water in my way. I can't see anything. This is useless for me. I should really clean my desk, but hopefully we can hold this as I get really out of shape onto the curb on the right hand side there. Try and brake a little bit later than we usually would into that. Just missing that wall on the left hand side. That was tasty. That red light is flashing. I swear to God, I will be super pissed if I run out of fuel like I did in Brazil on my 2015 series. As I'm just avoiding these walls here. God, I'm in 7/10 salt, but that's not doing too bad. I am a lot more aggressive on this lap than I was. I really need to sort my fuel management out. I need to start using it in better places and on the straights and that kind of stuff. So Verstappen is actually in the Red Bull on this. Somebody has updated the mod to replicate the real life standings of Kvyat moving down into ToroRosso. We're in obviously Sainz's car. Nico Rosberg comes across the line for a win. And Verstappen definitely going to take 5th place as I just lift again into this final corner and just swing it round and across the line into 6th place. So an incredibly messy race, but we did move up 2 places and I didn't put it in the wall, which is something that I should be proud about when it comes to Singapore, because this is the first time I'm recording this episode, and usually I'd have recorded it about 6 or 7 times. Let's have a look if anybody went out. The water looks amazing there. 20-second penalty for Lewis Hamilton. You know, these bloody Mercedes. And my my teammate of Danny Kvyat having gone out there, which is a shame to see. But there we go, guys. That was Singapore. It looks amazing. Probably one of the best tracks in the calendar of this year and the years gone by. If you enjoyed it, remember to just to let me know down in below with a comment or a subscription. It would be fantastic. But obviously I understand that you want to see a little bit more from me first, so like will be great, subscription, comment, whatever you can do. And if you want to leave in the comments below about what you want to see and what kind of tracks or races, whatever you want to see, and I will make it happen. So until next time, guys, bye bye.